Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the 20-Minute Fashion Distraction. I am Jacqueline Jenkins, the founder of Sophisticated Curations and the producer of the 20-Minute Fashion Distraction. You know what we do every Wednesday night. We talk total fashion, and tonight is no different. I hope before we get into our exciting show, which actually we have someone that has been here before, so they're coming back on, and we're going to talk about our fitness and fashion challenge. I did wanted to say, hopefully everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving. I know I did. I had a chance to see my family. But I will say, on a sadder note, we lost what I think is a true fashion icon of our day, Virgil Abloh on Sunday. And I know, I think earlier, I actually right around Fashion Week, I kind of did a piece on him and his work. And it just, I don't even want to go into the loss that we experienced there, but I did just want to acknowledge that. And when I look at Virgil's life and all that he's accomplished, it's just another reminder of really doing all to your fullest, which ties into our topic tonight, which is fashion and fun. And I see my mom is here. Hey. So I'm going to bring on our guest, Mr. Anthony Laurent.
I heard Miss Jenkins is on. Hey, Miss Jenkins.
Hi. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, on the Fashion Distraction, we do two things. We do our formal intro, and then I just share a little blurb. And so, I want to share that Tony Anthony Laurent is my Morehouse brother. We got the Pan Hell thing in common. He's a Kappa, I'm a Delta. And this is a piece that while I knew him, but I didn't fully, well, I'm just going to say it. He has gone from Wall Street to the workout bench, in his corporate to now his entrepreneurial life. And most importantly, he is my personal trainer, and friend. And so, hey, Terrence. Oh, Terrence is your frat. He says, hey. And Courtney's here. Courtney says, Courtney's my
Hey, Courtney. Courtney.
And so, what I want to shout out and say, I started training with Tony over COVID. And not only was it an amazing opportunity in terms of really getting fit, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, but I really appreciate the community and support that Tony has created around working out. And that is definitely something that I can say in terms of kudos of really bringing some light into our COVID days. And my mom says, I've located those two bones. Okay, okay. so so Tony, let's just it's so funny because when I invited Tony to come on and I sent him questions, he hit me back and said, well, how long do I have to talk? And I'm like, the show was 20 minutes. So with that in mind, I think we should just jump right into the questions, just to make sure that we get to cover everything fully. So
Okay.
we announced that we're doing a fashion and fitness challenge, and it's really kind of centered around the challenge that you're doing for December. Can you explain what the December challenge is?
So this December challenge is, and Jackie, let me tell you, it's awesome being here again. Thank you for this opportunity. I really dig being on the Fashion Distraction. It's pretty cool. Get in, get out. So this challenge is dedicated to, making sure that people are able to look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm all right. I got my fly gear on. I got, I can rock and I can roll with whatever I want to wear. I'm on the way to getting there. Okay, so that's one. That's the fashion piece. And then the fitness piece is set up so that instead of dying slower, we're actually living longer. And we're actually able to do the things that we haven't been able to do for a long time because we have a lot of these little nagging injuries, these little older injuries from sports that we used to play back in the day. Or maybe we did something silly, like the other day I was jogging to the car and I came up limpy, got an MRI, and I had a torn meniscus. Now the beauty of that is I can rehab this out myself, and that's what I'm doing. So this is my gift to people who are in need. I stumbled onto this gift. I don't know how the heck I got it. I don't know how the heck it was bestowed upon me, but I accept it. I don't ask any questions. I love to make people feel better. I like to heal people. And I like getting people to do the things that they once loved to do that they have not been able to do in years.
I love it. So, explain the challenge. I know it's December. So, when does it start? What does it mean? The big takeaway that I received was that it is free.
It is free.
So, exactly what's going to happen?
So, the beginner class, okay, the beginner class has been set aside for a brand new cohort to come in and get exposure to this type of training. All right. For the entirety of December, starting tomorrow. Now, you don't have to start tomorrow. You can start sometime you can start Saturday, you can start next Tuesday or next Thursday. But it would be better if you were able to start ASAP so you can take advantage of all 13 sessions that I'm offering for the month of December completely free.
And how do they do it? Is it virtual? Like, what happens?
This is all done online. It's all done on a Zoom link. So what happens is, if you are a beginner, you've never trained with me before, you're going to have access for free to come in. You're going to set up a meeting with me. All I'm going to do in this 15 to 20 minute discussion that we're going to have is get an idea of what your injury history is. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I'm just going to try to figure out where are your aches, what are your injury history, your historical injuries. What are they? You remember having any broken bones, any tears, be it muscle, be it tendon, be it ligament, whatever. And then I want to know what you have been missing because you've been injured. You haven't been able to perform due to these injuries. It's a real simple conversation. And then I put that into the equation and we start training around all that stuff.
Awesome. And so, and to sweeten the deal, as if it's not sweet enough, right. If you complete 12 of the classes during the month of December, then I'm going to throw in a fashion consultation for a holiday outfit. And so the combination is, because we really do not only want you to feel good, but we want you to look amazing. And so if you want to figure out how to get that right look for New Year's, I'm going to throw that in for free so that we can do a Zoom consultation around that in fashion. So I see Keep is here. Hey.
Keep.
Yeah. So this is awesome. So, all right. We got the challenge and we'll circle back and make sure that everybody hears that. As I said, and so one thing I do want to say about the fashion distraction, everybody that you see here it's either a service or product that I actually personally use. Tony is my trainer. I work out with Tony on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I'm coming
now. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Aha!
Because I moved
now. And now that Tuesday, Thursday class that Jacky began in, Jacky's been moved to the advanced class. Now she's part of the advanced class. Now this whole new cohort is going to be open for Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's the challenge. Those are your days, okay? It's 8 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. on Saturdays, okay? 8 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. on Saturdays. And the 9 a.m. class on Saturdays many times goes far beyond 1 hour. It goes into 90 minutes. I'm telling you, the value is all in this. That's it, Jacky. I'm sorry.
And can we take just a minute and acknowledge that I have graduated from the beginner's class to now the advanced class? Something I thought I wouldn't see, but I'm very excited about that.
It's awesome.
And actually, Courtney has a question: Is this a competition?
It doesn't have to be one. You know what? You know what, Courtney? I'm going to say no. And here's why. I don't like to necessarily foster competition between class members because I don't want people to come in and hurt themselves and push themselves beyond a point of either discomfort, because maybe they're out of position. And if you keep on pushing your body when it's not in the proper position, you keep on going through all these repetitions, you're going to hurt yourself. And my class is the anti-hurt yourself class. I'm trying to prevent the injuries. I'm trying to correct the ones that are there. I'm trying to prevent any future ones coming back. And how do I do that? By aligning you and making sure that your technique is solid. So Courtney, make it a self-driven kind of challenge so that you're a better Courtney tomorrow than you were today. How about that?
I love it. So what are the top 3 reasons that people train with you?
they all have some injury history. I have had people who come in with car accident. That's our buddy Damien. Um, I've had I got a couple physicians who have former lives of athletics, and now they have some nagging injuries that they have been sidetracked or sidelined by, and they can't quite. I'm sorry about the glare. They can't quite get over the hump on their own, so they come to me. So typically they're injured. The second group is the group that wants to maintain what they have, and they also want to learn how to function on their own. So they want to maintain what they've got. That's kind of a twofer. So they want to come in and maintain what they've got, and they want to learn how to go to the gym or how to train at home on their own, get the maximum results without risking those injuries. Because everybody believes that all they have to do is go to the gym and do sit-ups or crunches or bench press or shoulder press or squats or whatever, all of these traditional, what I call global or topical muscle movements. And the thing that always screws them up is they don't get the muscles that you can't see, the muscles that are deep under the topical muscles. Those are the muscles that do all the supporting cast work. And without those things pulling their weight, you're gonna invariably hurt yourself. So if you go to the gym after having a long layoff and you want to hit the bench press, or even just do push-ups, or you want to do some squats, you're gonna hurt yourself. I promise you. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So those are the three reasons, Jackie. They want to come in because they've got an injury that's been preventing them from living, the life that they used to live, things that they enjoy doing. They want to maintain what they've got and move forward from there. And they also want to be able to do so without risking injury.
I love it. And actually, there's another question. So, is there a finite number of students that you'll take?
You know what? I can train up to 75 people on Zoom at one time. And here's how that happens. I get to know everybody's profile like intimately. I know somebody's injury history. I just take it from there. It literally, the class moves as a unit, but it's also contingent upon everybody's injury history. So certain people will be regressed and do a movement that's not going to be as challenging because it presents a risk to their level right now. Meanwhile, you have other people who are going to be a little bit further along. I can progress them in their movement.
Okay. So, how hard is the workout at the beginner level? Now, granted, I've done that, so I'm kind of just throwing that out there. But for my audience, how hard is the beginner level workout?
It's difficult in one context. It's just change. It's something new. So, apples to apples, it's a low to medium intensity workout. I'm not going to have you jumping around, bouncing and all that stuff. It's not that kind of session. My training is dedicated to developing your stabilizer muscles and all the muscles, like I said before, the supporting calf muscles that nobody pays attention to. So, I'm sorry, Jacky, go ahead.
No, wait, what are the stabilizing muscles? I just want to make sure people get that.
So in your shoulders, everybody looks at shoulders to be deltoids. Your stabilizers in your shoulders are the long head of your triceps, the low and middle trap, your serratus anterior, and then your rotator cuff, your four rotator cuff muscles, your supraspinatus, your infraspinatus, your teres minor, and the subscapularis. Those are pretty much, and you have rhomboids as well, but those pretty much comprise the stabilizing muscles that allow your shoulder to have a base level of functionality. If you don't create that foundation and you go to the ones that are more topical, then it's just a matter of time again before you start tearing a labrum, which is the cartilage in your shoulder, or you tear a rotator cuff, a tendon that connects the muscle to the bone, or you have all kinds of other possibilities, frozen shoulder, all kinds of things pop up. So, or impingement, you get the pinching between the tendon and the bone, and then it starts to fray like a rope. A rope getting pinched over and over again starts to fray and starts to tear. And all these things happen when you think all you have to do is go to the gym, grab weight, and start lifting overhead, or start lifting with a bench press or whatever. These are the injuries that my class is designed to prevent and to set you on the right path so you can avoid future injuries.
Okay. So other than me having a great time at the vineyard because of my little, workout throughout the summer, I mean, out the
You
winter.
want to give some details?
No, I'm just saying, but what types of improvements do people see when they do work out with you? I'm just asking for a friend. What type of improvements do people see?
All right. By far and away, their endurance increases because I'm going to raise your heart rate. And this goes back to the difficulty question. It's a little bit difficult. Number one, you're getting up earlier in the morning, probably than you normally would. But we're just trying to create new habits. It's not so much that, it's the drudgery. I'm just trying to break a chain, a cycle. I'm trying to create a new direction for your body to go in. So what do? We get you up at an earlier time. So you're not going to work and you're just knocked out all day long. And then you have to come in and figure out, oh man, I got to energize myself to train now. No, we get you in the morning. We get the blood flowing with that low. In the beginning, it's a low intensity class. We're just trying to get those muscles to turn on, those stabilizers. You have stabilizers in your hip. You got them all over your body. But the main stabilizers that I like to work with are in your shoulders and in your hips. You have some in your abdominal region too. So that answers the question going back to the level of difficulty. But the benefits are increased endurance, increased strength, and they love the way their clothes fit. I try to steer people away from the scale. Here's why. The scale will lie to you, assuming you're training. If you're not training, yeah, you need to have some kind of metric to figure out if you're getting a little bit out of control with your fat. The thing about weight when you're training is like 5 pounds of muscle might be this big, okay? 5 pounds of muscle would be this big. 5 pounds of fat would be this big. So you can put on 3 of these, have 1 more of these, and weigh a whole lot more, but your clothes will fit better because that muscle is heavier or denser than fat. So it takes up a lot less space than fat does, but it's a heavier, denser kind of composition.
Okay. All right.
Those are the main benefits, Jackie.
I think that's awesome. And now you're into my area talking about how things fit. And I think you're right. I mean, I think our bodies are our best accessories. And so if we feel great, I am a firm believer we will look great. And I love that point. Actually, Leah says, yes, stay away from the scale. And hey, Claudia. And we're going to make sure that we go through the challenge again, just in case people weren't on in the beginning. And so in terms of like any equipment that people need to get started.
Okay. In the beginning, this month of December, I don't want anybody to buy anything other than something to roll their bodies on. And that's going to mean you're going to need a couple different types of tools. You're going to need a foam roller. And I'm going to suggest that you get something a little bit more advanced than you can handle right now, because it's a matter of time before you graduate to that thing. Because if you just get something right now that's too soft, you're going to take a month, 3 weeks, and you're going to be long beyond that. You're not going to get the benefits of it. So I would suggest that you start off with something a little firmer, something that's got some little nubs on it that's going to dig into your muscles that you're going to graduate into. If you want to get both, that's fine, but don't just get a flat foam roller. When I talk about a foam roller, I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't have one.
No, I don't know if everybody knows. Hi, Carla. Hi, Van. So what we can do is we will make sure that we put that information in a post. And I want to make sure that you go over what is the challenge, because there are a few new people that may not have been here at the beginning. So Tony, can you give the challenge again?
Sure. The challenge is I'm going to donate to you up to 13 sessions of free training, virtual training classes via Zoom. starting tomorrow. You don't have to come tomorrow. It's real. I know it's too soon to notice for many people, but starting tomorrow, Thursday, and then Saturday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and every single Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for the entire month of December, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. to 10, 10:15, 10:30 on Saturdays. Those are both Eastern times. Completely free. You show up. You don't buy anything. You just get a couple rollers or a couple balls to make sure that you're going to roll out these tight muscles that you're going to work. And you're going to love the results. You're going to come in. You're going to learn lots of good things. You're going to start noticing that you're moving better. You're going to start noticing that you're feeling stronger. You're going to start noticing that your clothes are going to fit you better. That's what I want you to use. How are your clothes fitting you? Not a scale. Gauge your body's composition by your clothes and the way they fit you, not by that scale.
Okay. All right. I love it. And if you do the 12 sessions, I'm going to throw in a fashion consultation for, I will hope maybe New Year's Eve or whatever you want outfit. It's just to kind of sweeten the deal. And so I can't believe it. We're at 50 minutes. We're at 20 minutes. What we say at the Fashion Distraction, there are things that you can't get back in life, and time is one of them. And so, Tony, I want to say thank you so much for sharing your time and your talent.
Thank you, Jacky.
I look forward to hearing all the wonderful results for the month of December. And to you, the audience, thank you so much for rocking with me every Wednesday night. Hey, Jay. See, there's a few class members that came in. This is so awesome. Hi, Carla. Hi, Jay. Great to see you.
Hey, everybody.
But I really do want to stress that, there's such a connection between how we look and how we feel. And that's really we kind of joked about, why do it? But really, it's just to make sure that we all feel amazing, especially as we go into 2022. So have a good week. Claudia, we're going to send out details in terms of how to connect with the Zoom link. And look out for that post. And I will see you guys next Wednesday.
Bye. And I have Jacky's theme song. Jackie Jenkins, Jackie Jenkins.
All right. Okay. See. Thank you. Hang on for a minute, Tony. Thank you, guys.